Greetings, Tigers. We are so excited to have you here with us for the ring ceremony. Did you know that the Alumni Association is more than a resource for the Clemson ring? We are your lifelong connection to Clemson, before and after graduation. We keep you informed on what's happening on campus and how your local community is connected to Clemson. In fact, we have more than 75 alumni groups across the country that you can become involved with. No matter where you are or where you end up, we have ways to connect you with other Tigers. We're also the keepers of Clemson's time-honored traditions, from homecoming to the Tiger Paw $2 bills, from the Welcome Back Festival to the Young Alumni Reunions. The Clemson Alumni Association helps to keep those rich Clemson family traditions alive. We're always celebrating our alumni, too. From Master Teacher and the Roaring Ten Alumni Awards, the Distinguished Service Award, and Honorary Alumni, the Clemson Alumni Association recognizes individuals who exude the essence of Clemson. We hope you'll always keep your contact information up to date with us so we can tell you about all the ways you can stay connected, keep involved, and of course, when to come back home to Clemson for special celebrations. Don't forget to check out our social media sites where you can stay up to date with all things Clemson. Just search for Clemson Alumni on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can learn all about the Clemson Alumni Association at clemson.edu/alumni. Congratulations on receiving your Clemson ring, and go Tigers!
Good evening. My name is Casey Smith. I am a current Clemson student. I am a Marine Corps veteran, and I'm the current president of the Salute Honor Society that's on campus. Welcome to the Clemson Ring Ceremony. Today, the Clemson rings that you will receive have been on display at the entrance of the Scroll of Honor under the watchful guard of Clemson's Pershing Rifles. The rings have been available there to provide you the opportunity to find yours and to reflect privately on the awesome responsibility that comes with wearing the Clemson ring. For as you will hear throughout today's ceremony, the Clemson ring is not only a symbol of personal accomplishment, it is also a call for personal action in service to others and to our alma mater. At this time, members of Clemson University's Pershing Rifles will bring forward the Clemson rings for today's ceremony, led by Clemson Corps, an alumni group who once participated in Clemson's ROTC program as students, and who is now dedicated to continuing Clemson's military heritage while developing opportunities to commemorate the military history of our great university. Please rise. You may be seated. We are grateful and honored to have Clemson cadets and Clemson Corps serve as the bearers of the Clemson Ring for the presentation today. As part of today's program, you will learn about the history and traditions of the Clemson Ring, beginning with the first graduating class in 1896, when Clemson was a military college. Cadets were the first students to wear the Clemson Ring, and they became the first Clemson alumni to demonstrate to the world the qualities and ideals that the Clemson Ring represents. The cadets here today remind us of the unbroken connection that now spans 127 years between our university's proud military heritage and our beautiful Clemson Ring. Today's program also will include the story of one of Clemson's most distinguished and beloved alumni, the late Brigadier General Ben Skardon. As you will learn how, during the Second World War, General Skardon's life was saved by two other former Clemson cadets and by the Clemson Ring. A quote from General Skardon about our duty to serve others marks the entrance of the Memorial Park, which is next to the Scroll of Honor and across the street from Memorial Stadium. The quote begins a pathway through the park that leads visitors to a profound question: how will you serve? The answer to that question is personal for each of us, and it is uniquely significant for all those that wear the Clemson Ring. We challenge you today to begin your own reflection of what this very important question means to you as you prepare to leave Clemson and to make your impact on the world. Congratulations as you embark on the next phase of your Clemson experience with your ring. Go Tigers!
My thoughts often wander through these upper South Carolina hills that shelter the university that forms a common bond for many thousands of people who have studied here, or taught here, or worked here. There's something in these hills that has touched every one of them, something that has rubbed off on them in varying degrees, something that is built within the breasts of all Clemson men and women, an enduring spark akin to an eternal pride. There's something in these hills. It was here when a handful of fledgling faculty members greeted a relatively small band of 446 students more than 100 years ago. That was shortly after convict labor had completed an administration building and clock tower that still dominate these Blue Ridge foothills with a timelessness and serenity that impart inspiration and strength anew each time they are looked upon. There's something in these hills that has endeared itself to an endless procession of administrators, teachers, students, secretaries, and workmen. Hundreds of names pass through my consciousness, names of people who gave selflessly of themselves to build the institution nestled here, and who at one and the same time mined the priceless something the hills contain, and returned to them still more of it. There's something in these hills, and from them we have drawn the power to transcend the stresses and strains that tug away to make things come unglued in these disquieting times. The power to cut through such modern concepts and such modern facts as generation gaps, communication gaps, and ideological gaps. There's something in these hills that has bound together a man of over 90 and a woman under 20. Something that has given them a common ground on which to stand and a start toward bridging and eliminating any gap or any stress or any strain that might try to make unglued whatever they seek for themselves as they move out of these hills into the mountains, the plains, the oceans, the forests, the skies, and the storms of life. There is something in these hills that you and I can't define and others can't understand. A wave of warmth always surges through me when outsiders say, "I don't know what it is about you Clemson people, but your undying love for Clemson is admired by everyone I know." There's something in these hills, and I suspect that's what it is. The ability of an institution through the unending dedication and greatness of its people, its administration, its faculty, its staff, its students, and alumni to impart to all it touches a respect, an admiration, an affection that stands firm in disquieting times, when things around it give impressions of coming unglued. There is something in these hills that brings together and binds together and holds together
men and women of all persuasions,
of all heights, sizes, weights, and cultural backgrounds.
Something that cuts across every difference
spans every gap, penetrates every wall.
Something that makes a man or a woman stand taller, feel better, and say with a high pride to all within earshot,
I
I
went to Clemson.
Good evening. Welcome to the Clemson Ring Ceremony. My name is Parker Stambaugh, and I'm the president of the Clemson Student Alumni Association and Student Alumni Council. It is an honor to be with each of you today as you participate in one of Clemson's greatest traditions. Placing the Clemson ring on your finger today not only signifies that you are close to graduation, it is a forever reminder of your time, your life, and your experiences while you are on Clemson's campus. It will forever connect you to the many alumni you will meet throughout your life after you have crossed a future stage to receive your Clemson diploma. It will forever connect you to Clemson and to each other. It will forever remind you of the importance of loyalty and service. And it will forever remind you of this day. We are honored to have many special guests with us, from each student receiving your Clemson ring and your families who have joined you for this special occasion. To our guest speakers, who will provide a glimpse into what the Clemson ring means to the entire Clemson family. First, please join me in welcoming the members of our distinguished stage party. Our Clemson University President, Dr. Jim Clements, Chair of the Clemson Alumni Association Board of Directors, Mr. Jeff Duckworth, and Chief Executive Officer of the Clemson Alumni Association, Mr. Will Brasington. Thank you. And now, I'd like to invite our Master of Ceremonies and the leader of our Alumni Association, Mr. Will Brasington, to come forward to begin our program. Please welcome Will Brasington.
Parker, thank you, and good evening, everyone. It's a privilege to have each of you here to participate in tonight's ring ceremony. Today is indeed a very special day. Our team at the Clemson Alumni Association, along with our Student Alumni Council, has been working diligently to create for you tonight's memorable experience. Students, you have already created many memories that you will hold dear for the rest of your life. And today, we celebrate a uniquely remarkable milestone in your Clemson journey as each of you joins the more than 180,000 living alumni around the world who have earned the right to wear the Clemson ring. To the parents and the guests of those being honored today, we thank you for taking the time to travel here to experience this special moment with our students. The Clemson Alumni Association is proud to host these ring ceremonies as part of our ongoing mission to celebrate and enhance the lifelong connections that define the Clemson experience and to serve and enable all who love Clemson to remain actively involved in the advancement of our university. We're committed to helping alumni remain ever loyal to Clemson and to elevating and celebrating the many contributions that Clemson alumni make in service to others. The association brings together alumni of all ages, all races, all geographies to keep their flame for Clemson alive and glowing. More than anything, your Clemson Alumni Association unites all those who proudly wear the Clemson ring in celebrating our special kinship. Our mission, quite simply, is to keep all members of the Clemson family engaged in, informed about, and excited and inspired by all that is happening with Clemson and with our alumni. Nothing symbolizes the connection we share more beautifully or more powerfully than the Clemson ring. Over time, the ring has changed just a little, but its tradition has always remained the same, and now you too are part of that tradition. Please enjoy the following video that highlights the special history of our Clemson ring, which dates all the way back to the first graduating class of 1896.
Your ring tells a story of the journey you took to get here, the dreams, the sacrifices, the grit. Your ring tells a story of opportunity, of newly opened doors. Your key, a game changer, a career starter, a conduit to success. Your ring tells a story of legacy, the history of those who came before you, those who dared to be extraordinary in their pursuit of excellence. Your ring tells a story of selfless service, of wars fought and battles won, the thousands of bold men and women who risked it all and didn't hesitate to do so. Your ring tells a story of the dreamers and doers, the ones who dare to change the status quo, the students who become professionals, the interns who become experts, the leaders who become heroes. Your ring tells a story of kinship, of an unspoken bond. This is what family feels like. Our alma mater runs deep. This unwavering connectedness survives in a world that can easily divide us. Who shall separate us now? No one. Your ring tells a story of the person wearing it now, and the person wearing it 100 years ago. A lifelong network of family. Your ring tells a story of humble beginnings. The first ring formed and cut in 1896. The evolution of this small but mighty silver and gold torus. The updates, the upgrades, the tributes, the honor, the eagle of peace, the palmetto, the star, the hope. Dum spiro spero spes. As long as you have breath, you can fight on. Your ring tells a story of Clemson pride, of homegrown glory, unstoppable tigers, of championships won and victories to come. Your ring tells your story, your journey to get here, your blueprint for success. Your ring is your family, your link to the past, present, and future of Clemson. Your friends, your classmates, your people. It's so much more than a ring. It's your story, a part of who you are. It is your part of our story. Wear it with pride. Tiger pride.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Helena Hardy, and I am honored to be the Vice President of the Student Alumni Association and the Student Alumni Council. As a Clemson student and a student representative, it is my pleasure to join you on such a special occasion. As a group, we have overcome so much. We have faced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Yet we have bonded together as a family in solidarity and love. And today we will strengthen that bond by joining together and wearing the Clemson ring. Along with graduation, this will be one of the most important moments of your college career. I hope you will cherish it as much as I did when I received my ring a year ago. But we wouldn't be here today without the faithful leadership of our president of our alma mater. President Clements has had a major impact on this great university in service to students, to faculty and staff, and to alumni everywhere. He is a nationally recognized voice in higher education who is leading Clemson to unprecedented levels of achievement. Since he joined Clemson in 2013, undergraduate applications have increased more than 220%, while student success measures, such as retention and graduation rates, have risen to record heights. And during that same time period, annual research expenditures have steadily increased to an current all-time high of more than $263 million. He has helped to raise more than $1.7 billion in private support for our students and faculty, and the university has invested more than $1 billion in new construction. Everybody, please join me in welcoming to the stage the 15th president of Clemson University, Dr. Jim Clements.
Thank you, Helena, for that very kind introduction. Good evening, go Tigers. Come on, this is a celebration. Good evening, go Tigers. All right. Thank you all for being here on this absolutely beautiful day for this ceremony. I'm honored to be with you on this special day for your ring ceremony. And I can tell you, this is one of my most favorite Clemson traditions. Will you please help me thank Parker Stanball and Helena Hardy for their service as President and Vice President of the Student Alumni Council. Also, would you please help me thank Undergraduate Student Body President Ashley McCullum and Casey Smith, Clemson student, Marine Corps veteran, and President of the Salute Veterans Honor Society. I appreciate their leadership and the important work that they do. I also want to thank the chairs for the ring ceremony, Riley Dowling and Parker Stanball. I know they put in a lot of hard work for this event. Will you please help me thank them and the other students who worked so hard to make today special? Also want to thank Will Brasington, Chief Executive Officer of the Alumni Association, and Mr. Jeff Duckworth, Chair of the Board for the Clemson Alumni Association. Would you please help me thank them for their leadership? So the ring ceremony is indeed another great Clemson tradition, and it's always special, but it now holds even more meaning for me. 2 years ago, my wife and I were named honorary alumni, and we were presented with our very own Clemson rings at a surprise announcement. Beth and I were both humbled and honored to be named honorary alums, and we wear our rings with great pride as members of the alumni family. I'm proud to wear my Clemson ring today as I present each of you with your Clemson ring. You know, rings are important things. They have a tangible value, as you will see in the video later in the ceremony about my dear late friend, General Ben Skardon, who passed away in 2021 at the age of 104. He was one of the greatest individuals in the history of this university. General Skardon was a prisoner of war, and his Clemson ring literally saved his life. Rings also have great symbolic value. They're a symbol of love and commitment because they have no beginning or end. The ring I wear every day symbolizes the commitment that my wife and I made on our wedding day approximately 33 years ago. My wedding ring celebrates the birth of a new family, my family. In a similar way, your Clemson ring symbolizes an important rite of passage for you. It symbolizes your commitment to and your love for Clemson that will last forever. And today is an important milestone on your journey here at this great university. For many of you, that journey started with freshman convocation when I had the chance to welcome you to the university. And it will continue when we meet again at commencement and you receive your diploma right here on this stage. But what does Ring Day actually signify? First, it means that you have successfully completed at least 90 credit hours of academic work towards earning your degree. So please pat yourself on the back. It's quite an accomplishment. All right. According to a recent study by the Wall Street Journal, Clemson is ranked as one of the top 25 best public universities in the country. So congratulations. About 3/4 of your college career is now behind you, and the end is in sight. Second, it means that you have chosen a major field of study and a career path that you will follow. Your future beyond Clemson as an independent, self-sufficient adult is taking shape. Parents, I know that you are happy about that, and we thank you for your support. By the way, please help me thank all of the family members who are here with us this evening. Finally, many of you will leave this ring ceremony absolutely determined to make the best use of every single minute that you have left here at Clemson. I felt the same way during my senior year in college, and I think you will too. Savor this time. Use it wisely and make it meaningful. You will never have a better chance to learn so much from so many diverse people as you have on this campus. Wear your ring with great pride and with the understanding that upon graduation, you will join a family of more than 180,000 living alumni worldwide. This is an opportunity, but it's also a responsibility. You will be an ambassador for Clemson wherever you travel. Your ring will be a conversation starter, and it will open doors for you. Soon you will be able to add your story to the ring stories that we hear today. It's truly an honor for me to present you with your Clemson ring. Congratulations again. Thank you for inviting me to be part of your journey here at Clemson. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Good evening, Tigers. My name is Ashley McCullum, and I have the awesome opportunity to serve on the Student Alumni Council and as your student body president. Standing in front of you today brings me great joy and so much value to my Clemson experience. I just received my Clemson ring this past spring, and I couldn't be more honored and excited for this moment. I know all of you are feeling that too. To some, this ring may just seem like another piece of jewelry to add to a collection. But here at Clemson, it means so much more to those who wear it. It's the physical representation of the bond that exists between Clemson alumni, near or far, and serves as a conversation starter to those who notice you wearing your Clemson ring. The Clemson ring will soon hold a special place in your heart, much like it does for the many alumni who wear it today. From now on, and for years to come, you will be able to look at your Clemson ring and reminisce on the special interactions, impactful people, and the memories you made during your time here at Clemson at this wonderful institution. I would like to take a brief moment to share with you why I never thought I would look forward to receiving a Clemson ring. It all started with my older sister touring colleges. As the younger sibling, I was always seen right by my sister's side. I was brought along on every college tour she took. Eventually, we made it to the tour of Clemson. She really liked the university. After her visit, she continued her research on Clemson and discovered that it was truly the school for her. Throughout her time at Clemson, I had the great opportunity to visit, experience, and be exposed to all the resources that Clemson had to offer to her as a student. Eventually, it became my time to look at colleges, and as the younger sibling, it was assumed that I would follow in the footsteps of the older sibling. Well, I'm here to tell you all that I was not interested in that assumption. I wanted to find my own college experience. I toured several colleges and applied to all out-of-state schools, and of course, Clemson. When it was time to decide where I wanted to go, it was down to 2 schools, and one of them was surprisingly Clemson. I remember saying to my dad, I don't want to go to Clemson because I want to be able to create my own path and not mirror my sister's path. He wisely shared with me that I could intentionally make my own unique experience at Clemson without the influence of my sister. In the end, I found that my faith led me to the decision of coming to Clemson, and I am forever grateful that I was obedient. I would have never met so many great people, met my best friends, followed my passion of learning American Sign Language, or even work in my favorite building on campus, Sykes Hall. Many people from home ask me why I chose Clemson, and I tell them there's a special pulse at Clemson. Immediately when you step foot on campus, you feel the attraction to the school. This attraction is because students and alumni have been so vested in our university for many generations, as I know each of you are. Now I am grateful to wear my Clemson ring and to have the opportunity to experience today with each of you, as we are now forever connected by this symbolic ring, the Clemson ring. No matter the similarities or differences we may have, there is a common thread that ties us together, and that is the Clemson ring. We are not the first to feel that bond. Momentarily, you will hear the profound story of a very special ring that belonged to the late General Ben Skardon, a member of Clemson's class of 1938. Following a distinguished military career, he returned to Clemson as a professor of English. During that second career, Clemson students selected him as the Alumni Master Teacher in 1977. In 2002, he received the Alumni Association's highest award for distinguished service. And in 2020, he received the university's highest public honor, the Clemson Medallion. And shortly before his passing, he received an honorary promotion to the rank of Brigadier General. Today, we are honored to have the opportunity to hear his amazing story and how his Clemson ring literally saved his life.
For years, the Tigers who came before you have heard the story of Colonel Ben Skardon, a Clemson graduate who bravely fought in World War II. He became a prisoner of war, forced to participate in the Bataan Death March after the 3-month Battle of Bataan in April 1942. More than 60,000 American and Filipino troops were made to march through the country while suffering extraordinary physical abuse. And it's estimated that 1/3 of the prisoners died. If not for his Clemson ring, Colonel Skardon would have been one of them. This is his story.
The Bataan Death March occurred at the surrender of the American Filipino forces in April of 1942 on the Bataan Peninsula. And so we soon realized as we made the march that the guards were looking for rings, watches. I took my ring off and I rolled it up in my sleeve, I believe. From then on, I became very, very protective of the ring. Never to pull it out and look at it or anything else, but I knew where it was. I was in very, very bad health in prison camp, and there was no medicine, no way of improving your health. And then when it got to where I was going to have to be put over in what they call the hospital area in the 0 ward, because that's where they took people that couldn't do anything for us. And no one ever returned from there. Henry Otis took care of me. Otis was able to let it be known that he knew of a gold ring was for trade for food. And they mixed up chicken and rice, and they spoon-fed me because I had couldn't see very well for one thing. But I responded to that so well, my appetite was restored, and I was whole again, so to speak. Well, I've often thought about my little gold ring which I'd hidden for so long, and I had no qualms about turning it over to Otis for this exchange because there was nothing else that could be done. But I've always thought about that ring, and when I was married in 1947, my wife, as an engagement present, had my brother, who was a Clemson graduate, replace the ring. And I've had it ever since, naturally, and I take a great pride and glory in having a ring that fits and one that I'm very, very proud of.
As you receive your ring today, you will go forward to create your own unique story. You too will face your own challenges and triumphs. And while we can't imagine what some of the Tigers before us have endured, know this: these rings will continue to bind us together and make us all stronger, year after year.
Wow. What a remarkable story about a true Clemson legend. It's always such an inspiration to hear General Skardon's story so that all who wear the ring, including each of you here today, can truly understand the bond of the Clemson family and the significance of the Clemson ring. I'd like to share an additional reflection on another important lesson taught to us by General Skardon. At the beginning of this ceremony, you heard mention of the question, how will you serve? General Skardon was asked to speak on this topic during the May of 2012 dedication ceremony of Memorial Park. His remarks included a guide, perhaps even a challenge, for how each of us should view our relationship with Clemson. Skardon noted that Memorial Park is dedicated to Clemson alumni in all professions, industries, and roles in society who have served to improve our quality of life and to protect our freedoms. And then General Skardon added this observation. He said, Clemson University is an extension of the vision of its planners and administrators and the talents and gifts of its graduates and friends. As an English professor, General Skardon always chose his words very carefully. Note that he did not say that we are an extension of Clemson. He said that Clemson is an extension of us. Clemson does not define who we are as individuals nor the impact that we will have on the world. Rather, we define Clemson's impact by how we, as Clemson alumni, use our talents and gifts to help others and to make the world a better place. Students, we hope that each time you look at the Clemson ring on your finger from this day forward, you will recall General Skardon's story so that your ring will become a constant reminder and motivation to use your Clemson education, your Clemson experience, your Clemson spirit to be of service to others wherever you may go in life. As we prepare momentarily to present you with your Clemson ring, I want to point out something that you might find to be neat. Of course, we've talked a lot today about the ring's rich history, and in fact, the video we watched just a little earlier talked about some of the design elements that help make our ring very special, help to make it stand out. When you walk across this stage in just a few minutes, inside the white box that you will receive, you'll find a wooden box that actually contains your ring. Pay particularly close attention to that wooden box. The wooden box that holds your ring was made from the wood of trees that once thrived on Clemson's campus. These trees, many of which fell due to old, aging root systems, spent many years as the canopy of our campus that we all walked under at one time or another. May the box, as well as your ring, forever bring you fond memories of the special times you experienced at Clemson. And now, it's time to celebrate and recognize each of you as you join those who have earned the right to wear the Clemson ring. On behalf of your Alumni Association and indeed the entire Clemson family, we applaud you for this impressive accomplishment. And now we will begin the presentation of class rings to our parents, to our guests in attendance. We ask that you please hold your celebrations until the end of the ceremony so that every student's name can be heard when called. And without further ado, let the presentation begin.
Anderson Reed. Jeffrey Nadeau, Arpit Natick, Madison Nash, Luke Nadenstedt, Tony Nazar, Madison Neese, Stephen Neese, Carmen Negron, Haley Nahila, Lucy Nelson, John Garland Nesbitt, Amelia Nestor, Peyton Newell, Thomas Newman, Abigail Newton, Alex Newton, Colby Newton, Janelle Newton, Lauren Nicholson, Benjamin Nisbet, Isabel Sojak, Brianna Niskanen, Riley Nix, Taylor Nixon, Olivia Nolan, Ella Knoll, Brooke Norman, Brendan Normile, Sarah Norum, Colin O'Brien, Hannah O'Brien, Justin O'Brien, Emma O'Brien, Daniel O'Byrne, John D. O'Connell, Will O'Connell, Bridget O'Connor, Lawrence O'Connor, Molly O'Connor, Olivia O'Keefe, Caitlin O'Malley, Eva Odin, Timothy Azer, Kailani O'Glespie, Meredith O, Zoe Olstein, Donovan Okolita, Maggie Oldham, Lindsay Olds, Joshua Oliver, Todd Oliver, Madison Olivier, Megan Olson, Sydney Olson, Jimmy Opitz, Bowen Orders, Natalie Orms, Daniel Orr, Julia Ostrowski, Madison Osmussen, Chesley Osborne, Jamie Overbay, Robert Overbay, Jade Overton, Presley Owen, Braden Owens, Coleman Owens, Grace Owens, Tyson Owens, Matthew Owings, Delaney Pace, Natalie Pack, Amanda Padillo, Swapnil Pycro, Ellie Pallenbaum, Sarai Palencia, Nazar Panosian, Lauren Palozzi, Rachel Papa, Molly Papalardo, Megan Parham, Allison Parker, Ansley Parker, Avery Parker, Chance Parker, Quinn Parker, Ashley Parsons, Ishika Patel, Krushi Patel, Myra Patino, Andrew Patterson, Ashlyn Patterson, Seda Patton, Callie Pavlish, Cameron Payne, Emily Peak, Ollie Pearson, Madison Peck, Dorothy Payton, Clary Pedersen, Joel Peterson, Vinny Pellegrino, Mike Hells, Gracie Pemble, Ruben Pena, Ahmad Pendergrass, Hannah Pennington, Brooke Peralt, Mackenzie Perez, Yanni Perez, Gracie Perkins, Angelina Perry, William Perry, Aiden Peterson, Bryce Peterson, Rose Peterson, Taryn Petrie, Reese Petroli, Beckett Pettigrew, Preston Petway, Annie Pfister, Abram Foal, Kenny Fan, Brooke Ferris, Caitlin Phelps, Luke Philbin, Hannah Phillips, Hudson Phillips, Jordan Phillips, Lindsay Phillips, William Phillips, Miles Phipps, Chloe Pichella, Jacob Pierce, Kendall Pierce, Marina Peets, Luke Pinetti, Elliot Pimentel, Cora Petrowski, Julia Piotrowski, Patrick Pixley, Stephen Plant, Miller Plaster, Madeline Pleasant, Marianne Pical Tolentino, Abby Polson, Caleb Polston, Sophia Pomeroy, Carlisle Poole. Emily Poole. Weeks Poole. Hannah Pooley. Caleb Poor. Joseph Pope. Olivia Porter. Anna Porth. Abriana Porzio. Alexander Post. Thomas Potenza. Emma Potter. Ellison Potts. Amy Lee Poulter. Miles Powell. Sibley Powell. Thomas Powell. Emma Powers. Jackson Powers. Reed Powers. Grace Prabhu. Wade Presley. Elizabeth Presley. Matthew Price. Connor Pridnia. Kylie Prinzo. Catherine Pritchard. Caroline Pruden. Lillian Pruitt. Madison Pryor. Harper Puckett. Emma Puckaber. Anvita Pudapetti. Disha Kanungo. Colin Quaid. Alexandra Qualls. Lauren Qualls. Kendall Quast. Kara Queensberry. Robin Quinn. Thomas Quirk. Liz Race. Amber Rackley. Leah Radovic. Callie Rains. Jackson Rains. Ellison Ann Rainsford. Blake Rakuskas. Nicole Ramirez. Ronnie Ramirez. Kaylin Ramos. Elena Rampy. Diana Rampino. Haley Ramsey. Christian Ramundo. Marissa Ramuno. Ava Randall. Serena Ranjit. Madison Rankin. Benjamin Raris. Leah Ratchford. Cooper Ratliff. Brianna Rao. Kala Raschenbach. Joshua Ray. Riley Ray. Carly Rains. Annabelle Reardon. Logan Redding. Taylor Redman. Kaylin Reed. Trevor Reed. Hannah Reese. Tommy John Reeves. Grace Renow. Hunter Renner. Mia Reno. Copeland Reynolds. Amanda Ritchie. Brandon Rice. Molly Richards. Anna Scott Richardson. Brandon Richardson. Jada Richardson. Joshua Richardson. Paige Richmond. Mia Riccatelli. Trey Ridgel. Marilyn Ridings. Megan Riley. Carly Ryan. Carlin Ripperda. Alyssa Ritter. Ryan Ritter. Mackenzie Rivero. Hannah Rizik. Corey Roach.
Michael Roach. Caroline Robards. Dean Roberts. Jesse Roberts. Braden Robertson. Hannah Robertson. Hunter Robertson. Justin Robertson. Kaylee Robinson. Marcus Rocco. Antonio Rogers. Eleanor Rogers. May Rogan. Mackenzie Rogers. Sarah Rollins. Haley O'Rishton. Her ring is being received in her memory by her mother, Megan Diaz. Hannah Romani. Emily Rosecrans. Angela Rosenberg. Rachel Ross. Stephen Rosser. Christopher Roth. Lily Roth. Robert Roth. Harrison Rowland. Tommy Roy. Nikki Rubin. Alexander Rubenstein. Jillian Ruddle. Gracie Rudisil. Julia Ruckert. Kirsten Ruckert. James Rumchick. Kay Rumsey. Joanna Rooney, Weston Rupert, Alex Russ, Stephen Russell, Karen Russey, Bella Russo, Kirby Ryan, Patrick Ryan, Brianna Ryans, Jessica Ryberg, Annalise Ripkema, Blake Roska, Clara Sod, Justin Sabia, William Saby, Sebastian Sands, Bryson Sattel, Charles Sagady, Benjamin Salem, Marcus Salgado, Fernanda Salinas, Adam Salmorin, Alexander Salvo, Sarah Kate Solway, Emery Sampson, Eden Sams, Antonia Sanders Jr., Autumn Sandage, Grayson Sandage, Anthony Santiana, Grayson Sardilli, Sarah Kate Satcher, Emery Satterfield, Alexander Sauer, Macy Sauls, Sydney Savage, Andrew Savarance, Josie Sawyer, Daniela Scaff, Emma Scalabrino, Amelia Scapatici, Kathleen Schaff, Madison Schaefer, Abby Rose Schaefer, William Scheibel, Austin Schatz, Madeline Schechter, Paige Schitteman, Lane Celeste, Claudia Sherbin, Ella Shirk, Claire Schick, Riker Schiff, Kylie Schill, AJ Schlachtis, Carl Schleen, Haley Schlicksup, Paige Schlechterer, Ashley Schmidt, Rachel Schnack, Abigail Schneider, Nathan Schrader, Aubrey Scrimshire, Michael Schuler, Emily Schultz, Landon Schwan, Christiana Scott, John Scott, Caleb Scott, Mary Scott, Brevin Scullion, Jennings Searcy, Addison Sears, LaJada Seawright, Andrew Seelig, Raya Segal, Hannah Self, William Sellers, Jansen Senf, Hunter Sen, Ian Sevillano, Kendall Seabiff, Brock Seiler, Salma Shailen, Catherine Schaefer, Morgan Shaheen, Henry Sharp, Kelly Shaughness, Kirsten Sheely, Seaton Sheeran, Jacob Shearer, Jacqueline Shell, Emma Shapiris, Jake Shirley, Isabella Short, Jenna Siegel, Frank Silva, Scotty Silver, Paul Silverstein, Morgan Sim, Alexa Simmons, Bennett Simon, Emma Grace Sims, Christopher Singleton, Ashlyn Sipe, Aaron Deep Singh, Morgan Sisk, Macy Skates, Nick Skyba, Lucas Skidmore, Genevieve Skolds, Victoria Skolnick, Emily Slatberg, Aaron Slavin, Peter Sleer, Madison Slabowski, Ada Smith, Addison Smith, Armani Smith, Carter Smith, Elliot Smith, Hannah Smith, Isabel Smith, Caitlin Smith, Casey Smith, Kristen Smith, Rita Wilkin, Maxon Smith, Mackenzie Smith, Nathan Smith, Paige Smith, Shane Smith, Thomas Smith, Alexis Smizaski, Kevin Smoke, Jameson Smythe, Zoe Snyder, Dan Son, Katie Sohnfeld, Chandler Sparks, Peyton Sparks, Noah Speaks, Anaya Spearman, Christina Spear, Aaron Spencer, Jillian Spencer, Michael Spencer, Dylan Spikings, Allison Spyrek, Neve Sponels, Hamilton Sprawls, Mary Carmen Springs, Hannah St. Laurent, Kaylee Stagic, Haley Stainsby, Emma Stansel, Isabel Stanley, Hannah Starling, Michael Stebbins, Benjamin Steele, Skylar Steelman, Margot Stefarak, Grace Stegmeyer, Peter Stein, Jeremy Steinschreiber, Clayton Stem, Anna Stingle, Griffin Stevens, Travis Stern, Claire Stevens, Emily Stevens, Hunter Stevens, William Stevens, Elena Stevenson, Madeline Stewart, Tara Stewart, Trinity Stewart, Luke Stockdale, Emma Stockton, Ashley Stone, Ashley Stone, Emma Stone, Will Stone, Emma Stopka, Noah Stoudemire, Sarah Stupa, Thomas Stout, Madison Strange, Rachel Stratton, Mason Strickland, Caroline Strinsky, Catherine Strugarone, Carson Stuck, Ainsley Students, Jonah Stump, Allison Stupi, Jaden Suber, Maria Sahanek, Mason Suggs, Olivia Summerfield, Catherine Summers, Bryn Sumner, Tamia Sumner, Chris Surace, Brett Sutcliffe, William Sutton, Murphy Sweeney, McLean Sweeney,
Sarah Grace Swift, Thomas Swiger, Margaret Swink, Landry Seiler, Abigail Slozik, Emma Tackett, Colin Thomas, Megan Tapley, Davis Tapp, Carla Tartaro, Ella Tassoni, Cassidy Taylor, Logan Taylor, Megan Taylor, William Taylor, Caden Teal, Julia Teets, Charles Telling, Chloe Templeton, Caitlin Turchick, Aaron Testa, Emma Tester, Riley Tutenberg, Catherine Thacker, Nirvan Thakur, Jake Thayer, Grace Thexton, Ashlyn Thomas, David Thomas, Trad Thomas, Alessandra Tompkins, Avery Thompson, Jenna Thompson, Caitlin Thompson, Sarah Thompson, Laura Thorne, Steely Thrasher, Ethan Thurston, Campbell Tiffin, William Tiller, John Tilton, Elizabeth Timberlake, Scotty Timms, Angel Tisdale, Logan Tisdale, Tanana Tiwatri, Hillary Todd, Nathan Todd, Claire Tolan, Gabriella Tom, Maddie Tomberlin, Dylan Tomchick, Sophia Torlucci, Miller Townsend, Jasmine Tran, Riley Jack Treadwell, Alexander Treglia. Alexa Tribblehorn. Mark Trifone. Julia Tripodi. Madison Tuffin. Melissa Tolgan. Matthew Tunke. Camille Turk. Miles Turk. Anna Turner. Hayden Turner. Mary Callie Turner. Mason Turner. Zachary Tuttle. Ethan Tyler. Caroline Juvelakis. Anika Aldridge. Kanika Ulinfun. Emily Ulrich. Samuel Underwood. Chana Urego. Natasha Valkoff. Catherine Valente. Julia Valovic. Bailey Van Byra. Garrett Van Camp. Elsoby Vandermeer. Eileen Van Kirk. Sydney Vance. Laurel Vardakis. Aniri Vasoya. Jesse Velasquez. Adele Veldenkins. Hannah Valia. Ryan Vela. Morgan Vess. Rebecca Valier. Crystal Villanueva. Jillian Vishelia. Mandy Vidali. Gabe Volheim. Melody Von Keller. Taylor Vredas. RJ Wojciech. Michael Walter. Ashlyn Wages. Grace Wagner. Marilyn Waldrop. Lila Walker. Andrew Wall. Daly Walsh. Julia Walsh. Maggie Walsh. Jerry Walters. Taylor Walters. Elizabeth Wannerston. Shelby Wanzor. Bradley Ward. Gracie Ward. Olivia Warlick. Ashlyn Warren. Kaylee Warren. Mason Warren. Riley Wass. Brandon Waters. Amanda Watson. Ryan Watson. Alex Weaver. Sierra Weaver. Kaylee Weaver. Ella Webb. Phoebe Webb. Kingsley Weber. Alexandra Weber. Jack Webster. Savannah Wiebe. Jess Weinberg. Arena Weiss. Eva Wellborn. Mason Wellens. Ashlyn Wells. Cole Wells. Rebecca Wells. Isabel Welton. Louis Werber. Nathan Wernsing. Megan Werner. Riley Westerman. Justin Westervelt. Isabel Weston. Michael Wheeler. Nicholas Wheeler. Harley Whalen. Anna Whitaker. Elizabeth White. Holly White. Megan White. Sean White. Timothy Weitzel. Adam Whitesides. Patrick Whiting. Savannah Witt. Shayna Wilborn. Mark Wild. Amelia Wiley. Alexandra Wilharm. Jacob Wilkins. Carolyn Williams. Isabella Williams. Callie Williams. Peyton Williams. Theodore Williams. Wendy Williams. Bailey Williamson. Cole Williamson. Adam Willoughby. Kaylin Wilson. Connor Wilson. Daniel Wilson. Ellie Wilson. Emily Wilson. Grace Wilson. Miranda Wilson. Thuan Wilson. Alexandra Winters. Caitlin Winton. Wes Wise. Scarlett Wolcott. Madeline Wolf. Kristen Wolf. Jocelyn Wong. Eliana Wood. Ethan Wood. Jocelyn Wood. James Harrison Wood III. Aaliyah Woodard. Patricia Wooden. Widman Woodhull. Arden Woods. Devin Woods. Allison Woolbert. Garrett Worley. Lindsay Worrell. Caroline Wren. Ayana Wright. Chloe Wright. Elliot Wright. McKenna Wright. Riley Wright. Sean Wright. Sydney Wright. Colin Wunsch. Madison Yates. Megan Yates. Jada Humans. Avery Young. Caroline Young. Jasmine Young. Jillian Young. Savannah Young. Haley Younger. Tyler Zacher. William Zafuto. Jillian Zaggy. Lisa Zamora. Isabella Zarzaka. Alexander Zahn. Jared Ziegler. Macy Ziegler. Sydney Zemer. Matthew Ziegler. Owen Zivitz. Ava Buffo. Cy Wallace. Turner Stevens. Randall Rodenberg. Elizabeth Smith.
At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize the members of the Student Alumni Council who are receiving their rings today. Without their hard work and dedication to Clemson, today's ceremony would not be possible. Thank you for all you do. Ellie Delk. Kylie Foley. Matthew Vlasich. Lane Josie.
So this was ring ceremony 3 of the day. I think the 10 a.m. was a lot louder than what I just heard. I know you can do better. Let's hear it for this group. That's better. All right, you definitely won with that one for sure. Good evening. I'm Jeff Duckworth, the chair of the Clemson Alumni Board of Directors. It is always such an honor to be part of this program. We hope that you'll leave here today understanding that wearing the Clemson ring comes with great responsibility. After you graduate, we encourage you to be a voice in your local community. We also hope that you'll be a voice for Clemson and dedicate yourself to servant leadership here on campus or wherever you may go. As you've seen today, the Clemson ring is a very special part of who we are. There are many traditions surrounding this simple ring. One of the most significant of those traditions is how you wear it. From now until you graduate, the C in your class year should be turned facing you. This will keep it in front of you, the goal of becoming a Clemson graduate. It also should serve as motivation to cherish and make the most out of every moment that you have left as a Clemson student. Then comes the next part of the tradition. When you graduate, have another alum, a family member, or someone that's special to you, turn the ring around and place it on your finger so that the C is facing outward. Have someone special do this for you as a reminder of who helped you get through and supported you in accomplishing your goal of being a Clemson graduate. Now, once you've graduated with your ring facing outward, everyone who sees it on your hand, the moment they see it, they'll know that you've graduated from one of the best universities in America. While your ring will serve as an introduction to others, your impact as an engaged and ever-loyal Clemson alumnus will be determined by the good that you do with your Clemson education. To reinforce that point, the Alumni Association has a special gift for you today. Students, when you leave through the tunnel back here, each of you will receive a challenge coin as you see here. When you look at it now and in the future, we hope that you'll think about those who came before you, the impact that others have had in making your Clemson experience so good, and how you can leave here and make it even greater for generations to come. On one side of the coin is the 1889 ring crest, including the Alumni Association's motto, Ever Loyal. And on the other side is the Alumni Association's Tiger Rag, and that challenging question that you've heard several times today already, and that question is, how will you serve? May your Clemson ring and your challenge coin constantly inspire you to answer that question in your own way. By using your Clemson education and your Clemson experience to make a positive difference each day in the lives of others in your community and in the larger world. And may they also inspire you to stay connected to Clemson throughout all your stages and milestones of life. Be proud, be fierce, be ever loyal. Now, to our speakers and members of the stage party, to the Student Alumni Council and the alumni staff, thank you for helping honor these new wearers of the Clemson ring. Each of you spent many months planning the ceremony that we all had to enjoy today. To our family members and guests up in the crowd, it means a great deal to your students that you are here, and it means a great deal to us as well, that you were able to be here and celebrate this moment. And then now for all of you sitting down here with those nice new shiny rings, I can't pass up this opportunity to remind you that the Clemson Alumni Association is your lifelong connection to Clemson. As long as you're in touch with the Alumni Association, we'll make sure you're in touch with Clemson. I hope you'll always remember your time here and what Clemson has done for you, so you can help future Tigers have the same great Clemson experience that you have all had. Best wishes from the Alumni Association as you approach graduation and move on to your next stage of your Clemson experience. Please stand as we sing the alma mater, drive safely, and go Tigers!
Clemson.